ready for game number 2. Happy, the legendary Terran with the longest games in GSL history, after Thorzane now, I guess. After the roaching Zerg SuHoSin. You ready, Artosis?
I'm ready.
Let's go! If I had a game on this map, I'd definitely buy a postcard.
Wow.
My friends, yeah, it's beautiful. Is this supposed to be floating above all that? Or is that just like low ground over there? The desert to the left and the right.
Maybe it's a plateau?
That could be. In the bottom right starting location, he doesn't take any crap from roaches. His ID is...
Here's I am happy.
And in the upper left, our Zerg player. So far, all he's been doing is making roaches. Let's see if it works this time, or if he mixes it up. His ID is...
SuHoSin.
You know, one thing I do want to point out, with the amount of SCVs he was killing, I think I kind of see the method to his madness. He's really trying to kill off a lot of SCVs so that your macro can't keep up with his roach count and he can just overwhelm you. But
yeah.
The one attack that Happy had where SuHoSin had to pull his drones, he actually, Happy got to kill about 20 drones there. Now, let's say that SuHoSin's attacks went just slightly better and he had actually just killed off a few more units with that big roach flank in the beginning, right? With the amount of SCVs he had killed, I think he actually could have taken that game because it got worse and worse and worse over time because he lost 20 drones and he couldn't both build the drones and keep his roach production up. So it's kind of interesting now that I'm thinking about it pretty heavily that, you know, if that one engagement had gone a little bit better, things may not have spiraled. Maybe he would have actually just crushed every attack from Happy then.
You know, and the execution of the two-sided attack was not good.
It was bad.
The smaller side came in first in attack, which is like never how you're supposed to do it. And the bigger side came in later, but right around the smaller side was basically erased.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he can do better this time. I have a feeling that he'll probably go ahead and go roaches again.
Artosis, you going to come out with Wolf and me tonight? Putting you on the spot.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Come on, man, let's go. Slumber party at my house, all right?
Slumber party at your house?
You can rent romantic comedies at Blockbuster, eat Cheetos, and talk about girls in her pajamas.
Is that right?
That's what we're going to do.
That sounds really great, but, you know, I kind of feel like going home, going to sleep, and then waking up early in the morning and getting, like, you know, up to 10 PvPs in a row on the ladder.
Yeah, I heard about this. You studied PvT all day today and only got PvP?
Day. I got like 3 PvTs after hours of playing. Like, just, and hours of PvPs. Like, I don't even know the final number.
You know what's so funny that I always do? I don't know if you do this, but like I'll play a game and I'll be like very intrigued by what by the way, I love this bunker placement. That is so beautiful because you can actually make a wall in for that bunker down there.
Yeah.
Around there. I'll like play, let's say like a PvZ or something, and this usually happens if I lose. Let's say I lose this PvZ, okay?
Yeah.
Go on the next ladder game. It's PvT, but I'm still thinking about that PvZ.
Oh yeah.
And I go down and make my pylon.
Yeah.
Where I should make it for a PvZ if I'm going to fast expand. So I finally get there and I'm like, what now? You know, then I have to come up with some weird lame strat that I kind of pull off at the start, and then ultimately drags this game out to like 30 minutes longer than it should be, and then I lose.
Yes. I know exactly what you're saying.
I've done that. I do that also like with scouting, with starting locations sometimes. I don't know if you've ever done that where you're like, you decide for some reason that you're in like the bottom right, but you're...
Especially on Shakuris Plateau.
Yeah.
All the time. I think I'm on the other side.
Yeah, I know. I've done it so many times.
All right, so we actually have a Roach Bane all-in coming, it looks like. No, not Bane. Okay, he didn't get the second gas, but he is getting speed
Roach Ling all-in?
This is really weird because he got the speed so quickly and he's getting the roaches so quickly, but he has little gas.
Hopefully
and Roach Ling is like a really weird, quick attack. This bunker is going to be pretty useful against it. But yeah, with that quick command center, notice that when he did the Roach Bane attack against MVP, MVP went actually for quick siege tank. Now this is only Roach Ling, so no Banes, and Thus, he doesn't need Sea-Chanks as
Right,
badly,
he
but
sees the roaches coming now.
he might have to lift up and go up the ramp. It's hard to say. This actually could end up working for SuHoSin.
Actually, I don't...
If he can knock down a depot, it's going to be in good shape.
Uh-oh! Close!
Oh! Just closes it. Oh, he's got to keep those in there. There you go. He gets them back in. Well done by Happy.
Was it really worth it, SuHoSin?
Well, we'll see. He's still trying to get something done here. Going to force a lift off there, no doubt. Going to target down that mule that was about to die. And, well, with the Banshee coming out, it looks like SuHoSin has to turn around. And let's take a look. He killed 5 SCVs. I would definitely say, Tasteless, I will be as brave as to say that was not at all worth it.
You're a brave man, Artosis.
I'm a brave guy, man.
Where do you find the courage to call that
listen,
effective?
I've seen some stuff in my day, Tasteless. I've seen stuff that just doesn't make me care anymore. It makes me brave.
Well, the Hellions are now moving out, chasing these roaches back. And,
Banshee coming as well.
yeah, well, the Banshee's what's really scary.
You know, he can actually just attack the third base and, like, force a cancel.
I'm a little bit disappointed in SuHoSin. I mean, this is just...
Yeah, I had such great hopes for him after that game 1 against MVP. I'm like, oh my god, he just countered mech with a really great style. And then
it turns out he's just going to do it anyways.
I'm going to do this every game. This and all ins. All right, so looks like he's actually a little bit scared of this unit composition. And, yeah, he probably would end up losing his Hellions, but...
All right, continuing to tech up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is he not connecting the starport with the reactor? Do you see this? He's building his own reactor next to a reactor.
Well...
What is the deal with that?
I heard he likes reactors. So he built a reactor next to his reactor.
He
so
just
he can
decorates
reactor all
them?
your reactors.
I can't attach and build into this reactor. It's going to be ruined then. It won't be pure anymore. I'm a collector. I don't actually use them.
You know what? That would be actually... People think they're cool dancing stuff and dropping wheels and doing super scans when they've got the game won. How about this? You make a field of reactors next to each other.
Ooh.
Like, you keep lifting and making reactors, and you have just, like, a 10 by 10 grid of reactors.
Put a smiley face made out of reactors. Actually, you'd probably have to do tech labs. You'd run out of time. The guy would quit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, no. If you're playing against Happy...
Oh,
you need to get down to less than 20 supply when you're maxed for him to leave, as we saw against Genius. So it just matters who you're versus, I guess. But yeah, tech labs could work too, I guess. But reactors, really, it's like you put in the effort.
All right, right now the Banshee's just completely owned.
Yeah.
And that's going to make that roach presence scary once again on the map.
Yeah, we do have missile turrets on the way. So it caught him like just slightly off guard, but he's got double eBay. And his turrets are going to get up pretty much quick enough here. Oh, this one might not. Oh, just barely stopping it. But enough Marines there to buy a little bit of time while more Marines come up.
Nice, taking out the medevac. Oh,
well
nice. SuHoSin showing us that he can use Muta, something that's not Roach-based here.
Yeah, it's a good thing that he's switching out of Roaches now, because Roaches, guess what, are not working for you. Got to switch that up some.
The other thing is that, I mean, MVP probably got to talk to Happy about the play style of SuHoSin. It's like, you know, MVP is the best player in the whole world. He's going to be able to tell you exactly how to counter Roach style.
Yeah, certainly. And he did well with that anyways. So, these Mutas trying to kill him his turret. He's got a lot of damage on him. He's got to be careful about this. Does not want to be losing Mutas.
I'm surprised he didn't micro that one that was going to hit by the turret pack.
You know, I'm actually a little bit excited about this game now. SuHoSin was beginning to depress us a little bit with his play, but he's going like pure Muta right now. He is getting Baneling speed, but if he just stays on only Muta and tries not to use Banes, I would really like that, because that's the old style that I was trying to talk about before that he started to rise through the GSL with, where he was just really Muta intensive. So that'd be cool to see again. He is making Banes.
Orbital now going to the third base.
Breaking my heart, SuHoSin.
Oh, SuHoSin. Don't break Artosis' heart.
It's already, it's too late, man. It's too late. But guess what? Time heals all wounds.
It's true. By the way, SuHoSin with some pretty bad creep spread here, too.
Creep spread, yeah.
Considering,
it's not his strong point. I think it's something he's going to need to start working on, you know, especially recently. The Zergs have been getting way better at creep spread, really focusing on it. And that's something that he's going to need to shore up. Because this is like creep spread that you would see after Hellions before the Queen patch. You know?
All right, here come the Mutalisks once again.
Lings coming in from the side. Not a good use of
he's not paying attention. The Muta is taking out some Marines, but looks like the expansion for the third base, well, the third base for Happy is going to be fine. And I can send Marines over here.
Muta's doing a pretty good job overall, and barely doesn't get that reactor, but it might just burn down when it finishes.
Nah, getting repaired now. Looks like we've got more Banelings being made. And it also looks like what Happy wants to do is actually just make this line of turrets so that he's safe no matter what, and then attack.
And in fact, that reactor is going to burn down. You guys didn't see it, but it did. Yep.
Oh.
Burnt down.
I thought he was repairing it earlier.
It might have been a different reactor. All right, so 2-2 is on the way for both players. +2 for the Mutas as well, so he's still focusing pretty heavily on Mutas. He's got a good flock of Mutas, 19 right now, considering how this game started out. Pretty good. But it's 3 base against 3 base, and SuHoSin hasn't shown the will.
Here we go.
A lot of Lings coming in here, targeting down Sea-Chinks.
More Marines coming over here, though.
And Banelings coming in as soon as he kills the Sea-Chinks off. Good moves by SuHoSin.
All right, really nice play in here. Note the spread here. He wants to make those Banelings not optimizable. Now, he lost a lot of Marines. He did not lose a lot of SCVs, though. And he did drive off that attack.
He lost 11 of his Mutas, though. And that is painful.
Oh, man, that's not worth it.
Yeah, even though he killed a lot, you really need to keep that Mutalisk flock alive. And at this point, 2 Thors popping out, man, with +1 almost done. And the Mutas are going to have +2, but with no armor against +1 Thors, ew. So he's actually staying on Ling Bane for now. And finally, he's starting the fourth patch.
This attack, he may turn around when he sees the Thors. We'll see. Thor's doing a lot of damage to these Mutas. And
going for these SCVs. He loves to kill Terran economy.
He's actually just going to get out of there. Unbelievable. Oh, nice pickup.
Oh, that Thor has like no health. 90 hit points. Well, I guess that's a lot of health, actually. I'm like, wow, he almost killed that. Maybe one more bit.
A single tear comes down a Marine's face. I really don't have very much.
3-3 on the way. Hive and Pathogen Glands for...
I feel like SuHoSin's falling apart. I think you're right, Artosis, from what you said earlier. I think he's just used to playing against bad training partners.
Yeah.
He's used to running in there and they can't handle it, and he just,
that's what it seems like, because these strategies are the things that against top tier are not working as we see, and look like they probably shouldn't work theoretically against top tier, but when you're playing people, just even slightly below that, these are strategies that, as we see even now, he's doing a good job. He's obviously a very good player, but not.
Yeah, it's just this is not how you do it. It's not how you're going to become a champion.
Yeah, exactly. That's I think probably the best way to put it.
More Banelings on the way now.
It's got some Infestors coming as well. The Hive almost finished up here. And Happy beginning to move. His 3-3 not quite done. Might be done by the time he gets up towards the third base.
And this kind of represents the patience of Happiness. We've finally seen Happy actually move out on the map. He basically let SuHoSin run into him and lose all his stuff over and over and over again until he can now finally do an attack like this.
Uh-oh, a lot of Overlords are poised to fall here.
Oh, this is smart. Oh my god, he's going to be supply blocked.
But at the same time, a lot of Lings and Banes going to the third base of Happy, trying to kill this economy once again. Not that many Banes actually in this.
And he only has 130 supply as far as Overlords goes, and he's supply capped at 151, 52 right now. So there's no way that he can actually make anything, and he's going to lose a lot more before he can. Oh my god, beautiful Fungals.
Insanely good Fungals, and in fact, will take down almost everything here. In fact, gonna get everything. Those Mutas might even be able to get that medevac with the Thor in it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he gonna get it? No.
Oh, back off. Cover me! Go get him! Oh. The Thor looks so cute when it's in fetal position. The medevac holding on to it. It's just crouched up in a little ball.
All right, so Happy moving out once again. SuHoSin having some really good scrappy play here. late in the game. Ling's surrounding everything, but does he have enough fungals to do anything? Nice targeting by Happy.
Be careful. Yeah, I was going to say, hitting those infestors there, really nicely done.
Yeah, he didn't really get any spells off there with those infestors. He had a couple fungals ready to go, too.
All right, here's a little attack over here, though. At this expansion, there's some banelings coming down right now. And if he micros it's just right, too many banelings. Easy peasy for him. Can you check the minerals that the expansions are, Toshis? How's he doing?
SuHoSin's main is basically done. His natural's pretty low, and his third's pretty low. Happy, actually, his main's done. His natural's about to finish, and his third, it's medium-ish. So he's still got a little bit left, a little bit longer. SuHoSin, though, he can't be wasteful. He's got to be so careful here.
Yeah.
Pushing forward, he does have fungals. Nice splitting on these Marines, though. And
he's got to turn around. He's got to run. The infestors could be shot down as well as the Ultralisks. Oh my God, that actually might be game right there.
Yeah, it could be, but he still has a bunch of Lings and Ultras about to pop. And a single Ultra coming in to do his damage. But one Ultra against Marines, no chance.
Yeah, that I do think this is the point of no return, though, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, we're getting right down to the end. This is like the funny scenario, though, where if, let's say, SuHoSin gets like a few really good fungals off or some really good Baneling landmines, maybe Happy mines out and he has a chance, but it doesn't look like it. Sick, bro.
All right. I think Happy may just take a fourth, secure that, and just wait for the Zerg to take another fourth and then attack that. You know?
That would not be a bad idea. In fact, he's floating his main command center down to that fourth, as you mentioned.
All right, sieging up now. No way you're going to expand here, SuHoSin.
Yeah, SuHoSin right now focusing on infestors, just mixing in some ultras as well. Not a bad choice.
Happy really taking a lesson here from a Genius, saying, well, I guess when Genius beat me, he didn't have to run in there and kill me, so I don't have to either.
And, well, Happy's going to use this high ground to tank push forward. Not a bad choice whatsoever.
We got a counterattack coming down here.
Good idea, but he's going to lose his last big mining base because Happy can easily just send a few Marines up there and kill it off.
Actually, I don't even think this counter's going to do anything. I think actually, right now, Happy has enough that he can actually just shoot all this stuff down.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Marauders and Marines on that high ground. Counterattack not doing very much. In the meantime, he's going to lose his third base. Down it goes.
Yeah, I don't know what else SuHoSin could do.
Yeah.
Terran now has more bases, more of an income, more supply. He doesn't have more minerals, but that's not even a good thing. Wow, Happy's so patient. And maxed out Terran has 126 Zerg here.
Oh, this is it. Goodbye. GG from SuHoSin in just a moment. Losing all of his Ultras.
And there it is, GG. Well done, Happy. A well-deserved win. You are definitely the better player out of those two.
Yeah, SuHoSin actually being a bit outclassed in this group, taking just that one game against him.
To be honest, some of SuHoSin's games were a little bit painful to watch.
They were, and he's actually devastated.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go, man, to work it back up to Code S, to be honest. It's going to be a hard
sometimes you see these guys and they're sad or they're people be like, well, why are they so upset? It's just a game. It's not, man. That's just
it's actually his
career.
livelihood.
It's his life. Yeah.
You have no idea how hard he trained for that. Even though we can.
I'm like, haven't you ever seen a tennis player break the racket? I mean, it's same thing. I respect that.
It's even though I'm sure a lot of people are saying, I'm like, SuHoSin, why'd you keep on going Roach and stuff? It's like your fault. You lost.
Well, it was probably working for him in practice.
Yeah, and you know how hard he probably practiced that, and he's like, all right, I think I have a chance here.
I think new way of approaching this.
And then it gets like stomped on TV in Code S, and now he drops the lowest part of Code A, where if he loses one more best three, he's in Code B, might never come back.
And Code B is a quagmire. So
the sickest quagmire.
Sick quagmire. Great moment when you can just throw out the word quagmire on TV and look smart. We're going to have a TVT up next. MVP against Happy. This should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot better than that TVC that we just casted.
Yeah.
That last game, too, was just sloppy. I mean, that didn't look like a Code S game. That didn't even really look like a Code A game. He's going to have to come back and revamp his style.
What can I say, Tasteless? You're right when you're right. So, guys, I guess we have to go to a quick 5-minute break. What should you do during that time? You should check out scdojo.com.
Oh, yeah. Check out the article Artosis wrote.
Yeah. It's some great games last night.
Excellent games
Had to
last
write
night from
that.
Squirrel.
So go
I
check
love
that
his
out,
build.
and we will be back in just 5 minutes with the final game. Who will go on to the round of 16?
Stay tuned.